50% more young people are showing up at hospital ERs with mental health and substance use issues today than 7 years ago, but they aren't getting the type of care that they need. My name is Asante, and I've always said that the peer support process is similar to making music. Through music and support from my friends and my family, I got to overcome depression and tragedy.
My name is d-sisive, and collaborating on a song about my mental health journey with Asante in episode 1 was a key part of my recovery. Now my mission is to guide musical collaborations that will celebrate the caregivers making a difference on the front lines of mental health and addiction.
Welcome to Cypher.
How many of you guys in here feel like someone owes you an apology?
Prison inmates raise hands.
And how many of you guys feel like you owe somebody an apology?
No one raises hands.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
If we're all sitting around waiting for somebody to give us peace,
Tara walks outside prison walls.
somebody has to do something.
Tara Muldoon and Solitair are two caregivers working under tough conditions.
The first time that I walked into a correctional facility, I was super intimidated. You have to clear security, and I walked onto a range of 35 men.
Prison door closes.
When I was 18, I was attacked and raped. And I can't continue to hold on to the grip that I feel like the trauma had on me. It means a lot to me that they might actually see things from the victim's perspective. I talk about my PTSD diagnosis, what anxiety does, and I'll notice my hands will clench, and so then I'll say that to them.
The walls that we put up. Let's say you recorded me just going walls, and just one could have a distortion on it.
There you go.
With choices put in front of his face by cold hands with warm skin, could he make better decisions with different perspectives?
It's nuts. You're crushing this right now.
Solitaire recording music.
Are you guilty or innocent when the walls of justice are closing in like a vice grip? Life get realer than a pilot caught up in a tailspin, and you living on the wind, vulnerable from within, and you dealing with your sins, can't even seem to get a win.
If I'm being vulnerable, then I'm setting the stage for other people to be vulnerable as well. And then we have this music piece, and it all has to go hand in hand.
So basically, once you open up the MPC, it's pretty easy to use.
So we physically bring in, all intents and purposes, a studio to them.
Follow that metronome like.
So one person will set the tempo.
Hear that click?
Another person will pick the drums.
There you go. Now you got the rhythm.
They basically take it anywhere they want to go.
Prisoners nod their heads.
Suddenly, people who hate each other are now a team.
What could I prove by being brolic? These my brothers. We all came from single mothers, poverty stricken, pitching the fiends, stuck under covers.
I like this.
Rich Kidd writes lyrics.
Rich, just lay your voice down.
Nobody loved us. Stuck in these walls with no promise till I got a helping hand to bring my soul to solace.
What you're doing by helping these men to talk about these things is you're taking care of them.
I never thought of myself as a caregiver, but I want to be there for these guys.
Sounds so good.
I know, especially my part.
The walls keep the voices silent, not a sound from the world outside, but the sound of the silence haunts me when I pray and nobody replies. The walls play my hell and my heaven. I'll be safe when it crumbles to the ground. Sledgehammer to the bricks, Lord knows that I've missed feeling high as it all falls down. God, look at me now.
I hope people are healing.
Let's flip it. How do you take care of yourself?
Man, the streets hot, the correctional hotter than Cabo. Better have bravado, commissado, I end up like Apollo, facing Drago. G-scars like G-stars, the way I wear it. Surround myself with the realest for the healing of my spirit.
Whether you're a caregiver in a prison or at home, you need to manage your stress. This means finding coping mechanisms that work for you.
I journal, I color.
I try to stay healthy.
Go to a Blue Jays game and scream and go to control for 3 hours.
I try to surround myself with people who have a positive outlook on life.
And not being afraid to ask for help. Because there's days where I'm like, I just can't do this.
What I saw was not
Classified writes lyrics.
Thought what I saw was not at all. The writing on the wall was washing off. Focused on the dark and not the stars. Till the light woke me up from nodding off. Look at me now.
Classified and d-sisive bump fists.
As a caregiver, it's part of your job to acknowledge the fact that you're in a tough, vital role that only you can fill, and that you're gonna make some mistakes.
I mess up all the time. And it's learning to be in a space now where those mistakes don't hold me back.
You have to find some kind of way to bridge that gap.
Being a caregiver is a tough job. So help those you care for achieve and attain forgiveness, but also be sure to forgive yourself.